Hi guys, I am Arun and you are watching Twinkle Paws, and this is the part 2 video of our Fibrous Tunic, and I already made part 1 video about the sclera of the eye. So those who didn't watch that video, do check my description. I give the link in the description guys. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So first, in this fibrous tunic, we are going to see about the cornea. So cornea is placed in the anterior position of the eye, which means the front portion of the eye, the cornea is placed. And it covers only the 1/5 of this fibrous tunic. Fibrous tunic is comprises of both cornea and sclera, but only a small portion is the cornea and 4/5 portion is the sclera. And it is the transparent, colorless and avascular portion. So you should remember this word, and its anterior surface is more convex than sclera. So its anterior surface is convex than sclera, which is more convex, and its posterior surface is concave and forms the anterior boundary of anterior chamber. So what is an anterior chamber? I will show you in a picture guys. So here you can see a cross section of an eye. So in this image, this is the cornea, and these regions are the sclera. So in this cornea, the front portion, this portion is the anterior portion and this portion is the posterior portion. So in this anterior portion, is more this is a lens, and this region is the convex and this is the concave. Cave means like this inside, and convex means you already know that. You already studied in 12th standard in physics about what is concave and convex lenses. So as per that, the anterior side is convex, more convex than sclera, and their posterior side, you need to see their posterior side. The posterior side, this is the posterior side of the cornea. This posterior side form the anterior boundary of the anterior chamber. Anterior chamber is between the cornea and this iris, and this is the iris. So between the cornea and iris there is a chamber that I shaded. This is the chamber. So this chamber's front portion, anterior portion, this is the anterior portion of this chamber, but this anterior portion is the posterior portion of our cornea. So that's why they are mentioning that term. So now you understand, I think. So you can see that guys, again I read, anterior surface is more convex than sclera and the posterior surface is concave and it forms the anterior boundary of the anterior chamber. Okay, so then we are going to see the some other structures. The structure of cornea. The cornea is made up of following layers, which is 5 layers. The outermost layer is the corneal epithelium, which is made up of stratified squamous cells. And the next layer is the anterior limiting membrane, which is otherwise known as Bowman's membrane. So this membrane is made up of thin and homogeneous cells. And the connective tissues is the third layer, which is otherwise called as substantia propria. And the fourth layer is the Descemet's membrane, which is otherwise known as lamina elastica, and the innermost layer is made up of endothelium. This endothelium is made up of squamous cells. And the ligamentum pectinatum iridis. So what is this ligamentum pectinatum iridis? So the fourth layer of the cornea is the lamina elastica or Descemet's layer. So this layer is divided into three. The anterior portion is joined to the sclera and their middle portion is joined to the ciliary muscles, and the posterior portion is joined to iris. So this posterior portion joined to iris by a ligament which is called ligamentum pectinatum iridis. Okay. And then you should note one thing, all the layers forming the cornea are transparent. I already mentioned in my first passage, cornea is transparent, avascular. Okay, so all of the layers are transparent, the 5 layers are transparent. And the blood supply, cornea blood supply is not provided by the blood vessels. It is so that it derives nutrients from the canal of scalum. What is the canal of scalum? So in the corneoscleral junction there is the plexus, venous plexus. That plexus is called canal of scalum, From there, the cornea derive its nutrients, not from the blood vessels. And the nerve supply is by the ciliary nerves. Okay guys, thanks for watching my video. And this is my first time of using the PPT, PowerPoint presentation to explain this thing. So if you like this mode of teaching, kindly comment in the comment section, and I will make more video in this PowerPoint presentation better. I am also in Instagram and Telegram. Follow me there. Links are in description. Let me meet you in the next video guys. Until then, bye. Take care.